Am I back on? I can't tell y'all if I'm back on without a co-host. I just can't tell. I've tried to rejoin the stream 3 times, so I can't tell if y'all can see or hear me. Is anybody there? I hate to end the stream, but I can't tell if y'all can see or hear me or if anybody's still out there. I guess I get to open a second window on YouTube. It's just almost impossible to stream without somebody to help me. I only see 2 people. So either I didn't rejoin my own stream, or I ended the first stream, or I'm just going to cry, I think, because I can't figure out what's happening. I can't tell if y'all can hear me. Nobody's talking to me. Because I never pressed end stream, but I shouldn't have had to press start stream. So I'm scared I'm the same stream. So help me. And of course, now the phone's ringing. Okay, it looks like y'all can hear me. I don't want to answer the phone because then I will have to end the stream. Oh no, this is a new stream? Oh, rats. That means my first stream had all rats. Rats. I guess we will just start again with this stream. That's going to ruin my replay and ruin my numbers. But I don't know what else to do. And I don't know how to get the people who were watching the first stream to this stream. I didn't think I ever pressed end stream, but maybe with the internet going out, that it somehow ended it. You know, YouTube analytics has so much to do with the stream. So with it being only an hour, I'm sure I had less than 100 views. That's going to really, really hurt my analytics. But there's no point in just stopping this stream because then I couldn't possibly get enough analytics to merit. Okay, and of course my phone is ringing when I'm talking to y'all and trying to broadcast. Of course, if y'all were hearing me, then you'd be hearing the phone. Okay, all right, well, I guess we will just pick up where we left off. Boy, I've really hurt myself with the YouTube analytics by both stopping the last stream and starting again. I never pushed in stream though, so I didn't think that it stopped the last stream. My internet just went out and I thought it would hold up, but I guess without a co-host, it just ended. Because I knew when I pressed go live that it probably wasn't right because it would start a whole nother stream. I guess I'm still going to show these coloring books. I don't know if Lisa is even still here to see them. Oh, hi, Shelly Ann. All right, so here's the first one. These are going to be $5 for choice. These were originally $12.99. Normally, I'd say, "Hey, y'all, message Lisa," but Lisa's no longer on Discord, so I may be showing all of these to somebody who isn't here. Oh, I tell y'all, everything is just going wrong tonight. Oh, yes, people need to thumbs up again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep the other one up because if I keep the previous stream up with so few views, once again, it's going to hurt my algorithm. Of course, if I don't get enough views with this new stream, it's going to hurt my algorithm too. And lately, I've had such problems with the algorithm because YouTube likes when you are consistent, and when you do anything that's non consistent, they just don't share you out anymore. Okay, thank you, Kathy Dubrick, for helping me. All right, so $5 starting bid for choice. This first coloring book, um, and I guess I can try to show Lisa the replay, but she's not the kind of person that usually watches the replay. Oh, here's Lisa. Okay, so that gave her time to put her daughter to bed. All right, so this first one, which was originally $12.99, it's called Coloring in 3D, and it's all animals. And you're saying, well, why is it 3D? Well, here is the 3D glasses. Lisa, Laurie, anybody, if you want to co-host, I can drop the link because I could really use some help. But you'll see when I thumb through the pages, do you see how it has these thick, dark lines? Well, that's what makes it 3D. So, and you've got tons of different genres of pictures in here. So, it's a nice, thick book. So, that's the first option. The second option, oh, I wish Carla was here to see this, is called Dragon Legends. So if you like dragons and mystical and mythic and all of that genre, so lots of great pictures here. Dragons and Legends. Next one is called Free Spirit, Mindful Coloring. And look at these beauties here. I saw some cactus. So glad Shelly Ann is here. We've been missing her. So that's Free Spirit. The next one is called Magnificent Creatures. I can see you, Melissa. All right, this next one I think is probably the thickest one I have. And just look how magnificent these creatures are. And the very last one is yet another animal one. I guess y'all can tell I must like animals because I got so many different types of animal ones. And here it is. Oh, look at this one with the owls. So pretty. Shout out to Blingy. Oh, look how pretty this one is. I love that some of these go that other direction. Okay, so looking for $5 for any of these 5 different adult coloring books. Any interest? Oh, I forgot. And I also had one that's just dogs. One that's just dogs. And for those of y'all on my Discord, Laurie bought this book and she colored it and she uploaded how some of the pictures turned out. Super pretty. Okay, Laurie's in for 5. Thank you, Laurie. And y'all remember, tomorrow at 3 p.m. is going to be my snack sale. And if y'all have any requests, you can always put them in a chat, or you can send me an email. I don't think you can ever say hi to anybody too often. It just lets people know that they are appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and count this down to Laurie, since we were lagging so badly in one. Did you sell the 3D coloring book? I didn't. I only have one, and it's right here. So you might want to bid on it. So once again, let me go through the choices. There's the 3D coloring book. This is the dragon coloring book. This one's called Free Spirit. Magnificent Creatures. Coloring Animals. And Dogs. A couple of these, I have multiples. The coloring in 3D, I only have one. Okay, Kitty's in for 510. Let's go back to Laurie and see if Laurie's going to bid it up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Well, after hearing that song, Laurie says she's out. So I think it had the opposite effect. Oh, but that's okay. And this is not a ghost, this is my fan. But if this is bothering y'all, I can either redirect my fan or just turn it off. But it's a scorching day here. And the last auction I was on, they made me turn my fan off, and I was just dripping with sweat. But if y'all need me to either turn my fan off or redirect it, I can. I don't think it will matter except during these coloring books. I don't think anything else will flap in the wind. Okay, we are sold to Miss Kitty. Now, I'm guessing she wants a coloring in 3D animals, but she might want multiple ones. So let's see what she wants. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see. After this, I'm still taking requests. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, Lauren. Where were y'all yesterday when I was getting in trouble on another auction? And if it's loud, y'all let me know. And once again, I can always kind of angle it away from the microphone. But I can't quite tell when it's angled into the microphone. So you'll just let me know. Okay, the 3D is going to Kitty. Any others or just this one? There's no pressure, but if you wanted some of the others. So I could totally see how you might want to compare with the magnificent creatures or compare with the coloring animals, but there is no pressure. Thanks for understanding, Teresa. I appreciate that. good, 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 good. Well, it could be that, another channel I was on was just a little bit more sensitive about it. Sometimes those things happen. Now, it may be since the stream accidentally started again that I have two streams with the same thumbnail from the same night. I have no idea how this is going to appear on YouTube once we're finally done broadcasting for tonight, y'all. Okay, so if Kitty's done picking, we're going to check with the backup bidder, and then we'll open it up to the chat. Okay, Lori's going to go with coloring animals. And I do have multiples of this one in case you and some of your sisters want to color the same page at the same time and see how differently they turn out. Ooh, 101. And Kitty said it got up to 73 for her. I know where y'all all live, so I would have thought that it would have been cooler for Teresa and warmer for Miss Kitty. But I'm not going to dox anybody. Still 88 and just got dark. Okay. And Jocelyn is volunteering. That's 87 in Massachusetts. Well, thank you for letting everybody know where you are and your temperature. It's kind of fun to compare. Anybody else for any of these coloring books? So we still have Dragons, Free Spirit, Magnificent Creatures, which I think is the thickest of all of them, Coloring Animals, and the dog one. Also 87 in upstate New York. We all could probably wave to each other, at least if I understand northern geography correct. Y'all just wave to each other. Y'all could probably also wave to Canada. All right. Here we've been getting all the heat. Well, when you're not on the Gulf, we get heat, but we also get the cool Gulf breeze. So in the state where you are, which I won't dox, you just don't, you're so far inland that you don't get the breeze that we get being here on the Gulf. So I think it's always, you're going to have that problem. But we have such high humidity here that our feels like temperature is soaring every day. Oh, it cooled down to 72. That's so nice. Oh, perfect for the chickens. Okay. Kitty's also going to go for the dog. This is my last dog one, so I'm sold out. Laurie's going to tell you how much she loved her, so I think you'll like it too. All right, so we got Coloring Animals, Magnificent Creatures, Free Spirit, and Dragons. I know. Where's Carla when I have something dragon? All right, we're going to move these along and let me show you something else within the coloring genre that I have. Now, these are called mystery colors. Mystery colors, when I was a kid, used to be called color by number. See how they're the colors at the bottom and their numbers? Well, these are also going to be $5, Melissa. When you open the book, each of the little section has numbers. See, like that one's number 2 and that one's number 14. So you just match the number up with the color and then you color it in and it reveals a mystery picture. So this first one's going to be called The Great Outdoors. See if I can set it a little nicer. Oh, of course, there's a glare. So help me. All right. And the second one is dinosaurs. All right. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Belle, remember when you got snow? Yes, January of 2025. How could I have possibly forgot that, Lisa? I'm going to be an old woman and still talking about in the year 2025. I actually saw snow. I touched snow. I saw snow falling. I stepped on snow. I attempted to make a snow angel, but just had hair and clothes full of the leaves that were right underneath the snow. Oh, oh, and Kitty says we're 11 miles from the ocean. We get a direct breeze from it. Nice. All right, Laurie's in for 5. And this one's a little bit different, but I'm going to throw it up there as a choice. This one is origami, which is the art of paper folding. So you get 25 projects for all skill levels. These are some of the things you make. These are some of the things you make. So you can use colored paper, you can use scrapbooking paper, you could use your mail to practice on. So many things, and it's step by step instructions for just project after project after project. So I'm going to add this as an option as well. Ooh, how about a rocket go up? Well, now that you've doxed yourself, everybody's going to know where you are. I was trying not to even say West Coast. I was trying not to say Cali. And Lisa's like, I'm more than 11 miles from the ocean, but you're not more than 11 miles from a Great Lake. Lisa has said 1,000 times in her own channel where she is. So I can dox that she is right on the Great Lakes. She can probably see Canada from her house. Okay, so I think we had Laurie in on this, right? Yes. And we're looking for 510. I used to tease Lisa when she was the co-host that she was right on the Gulf Lake, right on the Great Lakes. I was right on the Gulf of America. We were both just right there. Oh, and Teresa's sharing with Kitty that she's also right by an Air Force base. Nice. I love when y'all find out that you have things in common. That just makes me so happy. Okay, so I'm going to dox myself. I have 2 of the dinosaur, 1 of the Great Lakes, and 1 of the origami. Okay, Laurie's taking great outdoors. Thank you, Laurie. All right, anybody for dinosaurs or origami? And both of these are great for teaching kids or teens or even adults directions and step by step, because you have to go step by step with the origami. With the mystery colors, it's also a step by step. And I think that is such a great thing to teach kids. All right, Lisa's in for 5. And then Kitty's after her. Lisa, which one did you want? I see you first. Sorry, Kitty. So I have 2 of mystery colors and just 1 of origami. Oh, I'm so sorry y'all both want the same one. I'm so sorry. Okay, origami sold. Anybody interested in mystery colors with the dinosaurs? You know, sometimes we see coloring and we just automatically think, oh, it's a girl thing. They need to color flowers and mandalas. But boys can color too. Think about Bob Ross. Think about a lot of the painters. Aw, Lisa's so sweet. Lisa says that Kitty can buy it instead. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Okay, so we'll swap that one out, Melissa. It'll go into Kitty's invoice instead of Lisa's invoice. Anybody for mystery colors? Thank you so much, Lisa, for that. That's so kind. All right, last call on mystery colors. Any suggestions on what y'all like to see next? Otherwise, I'm just going to surprise y'all by picking something. Okay. Well, since pens were popular earlier, let me show you some other pens. These pens are going to be $2. They're more heavy duty and they have great sayings on them. They're all going to be one and done. The first one says, Love never ends. And they all write with black ink. Second one says, Be thankful. Next one says, Saved by grace. Next, we have faith, hope, love. Do great things. Very inspirational. Be the light. Be strong and courageous. And blessed, not stressed. All right, Lisa's in for two. I only have one of each. Oh, wait, there's one more. This one says simply blessed. All right, Shelly Ann's in for three. Anybody want to bid it up? No duplicates. Okay, Lisa's out. We'll count this down to Shelly Ann. I'm surprised we haven't seen Nancy yet tonight. But I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm sorry about the problems we had in the stream earlier. we're going twice. Let's see. At $3, it would be 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, let me just count how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3 would be 27. But I'll show y'all again what they say so that everybody can pick. We've got simply blessed, blessed not stressed, be strong and courageous, be the light, do great things, faith, hope, love, saved by grace, be thankful, and love never ends. So those are the choices. Would y'all rather me auction them off for one price? I didn't think about that. That's why I was just auctioning them off for choice. Just because I didn't have duplicates of these. I can show y'all some pens that I do have duplicates of after. Do great things and love never ends. Okay, let's see. Here's love never ends. And no, that's be thankful. Grace. Okay, here's do great things. So here's the two that Shelly is picking. Thank you, Shelly Ann. You wanted them all, but not for 27. Okay, well, I was just trying to calculate out how much 9 times 3 would be. Um, I guess we could do a buy more, save more on these. How about if you want to buy all 9, how about 23? Would 23 be a better price? Let me know. If not, we will check with everybody else and we can keep picking. But since you had asked about a bulk price, I can go down to 23 for all 9 if you'd like to. So just let me know yay or nay. And then we'll know if we should check with our backup bidders or sell them all to you for just 23. There's Nancy. Nancy, I've been waiting to show the towels you requested because I didn't want to show them till you were here. Okay, Shelly Ann's just going to get the 2. Okay, that's fine. So here's Shelly Ann's 2. All right. I think our backup bidder was Lisa. Lisa, are you interested in any of the ones we have left? So what we have left is simply blessed, blessed not stressed, strong and courageous, be the light, faith, hope, and love, saved by grace, and be thankful. Okay, well, I guess Lisa must have wanted the same one as Shelly Ann. That's okay. I'll show some other pens with other sayings after, so y'all don't give up. You might find something else you like as well, or even more. Anybody else for these? I don't know if y'all saw the side, but the sides have beautiful flowers. Like the sides of this one are sunflowers. The side of this one are some, looks like white gardenias and some orange roses. The side of this one is some delicate pink flowers. So they all, in addition to the beautiful words, have flowers on the other sides. This one has pink roses. All right, last call. Anybody interested in these? Okay, I'm going to put these away then. All right, let me show you the other ones I have. These are going to start at $2. Okay, this one says, do great things. This one says, you got this. Oh, wait, Shelley goes back and says, if nobody wants the one, I want the one with courageous on it. Okay, let me get that one out real quick. Okay, strong and courageous. Okay, we'll put this in your pile. Thank you so much, Shelly Ann. Okay, let me show you the other ones. I've got a few more to show. So let's see where we were. So the first one said, do great things. The second one said, you got this. Okay, in a golden tone, we've got, let's do this. Okay, in a red tone, it says, go for it. And keep in mind, these all write in black. It's just the color of the outside of the pen. The orange one says, you are a star. Lisa's already in for two. In turquoise, it says, you are awesome. In a light blue, it says, make it happen. So if you notice, one of these is a sky blue, one of these is a turquoise blue. In purple, it says, dream big. In green, it says, be your own hero. Be your own hero. We're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Okay. I think I showed them all. All right, so Lisa's in for two. Anybody want to bid it up to 210? So glad Nancy is here. After this, Nancy, I'll show some towels. Oh, and I keep meaning to show Laurie and some other people some socks. Such great things still to come. All right, anybody want to bid this one up? Such a great source of inspiration for yourself, for others, because even when you're just writing a check, which is so painful, to look down and see some words of encouragement can be great, or for your spouse, for your kids, at work. Imagine leaving the "you are awesome" one on the desk of your boss or the desk of your secretary. All right, we're at fair warning. All right, Lisa wins. Everybody congratulate Lisa. Let's see which ones and what quantities Lisa wants. Okay, let's see. Lisa goes with "You Got This," the gold one, and "You Are Awesome" all times two. Okay. All right. Here's two of "You Got This," the gold one. All right. Here's two of the gold ones, and the gold ones say, "Let's do this." Isn't that what every husband wants to hear? And then "You Are Awesome." Oh, that's the pretty turquoise. So pretty. "You are awesome." Okay, so two of each. That's six total, Melissa. All right. Anything else? If not, we'll see if anybody else wants to get in on this great deal. You know what I just noticed is there are two purples. One purple says "Let Your Light Shine," and one purple says "Dream Big." Let me see which one I had here. Oh, apparently I showed y'all "Dream Big," but one of them also says "Let Your Light Shine." It's a little lighter. I'm so sorry that I accidentally left out one of the purples. Can you believe there's two purples? Oh, one of each, three total. Okay, I'm so sorry. All right, let me take these out. All right, Lisa, you've now got just one of each. Okay, I took them out of your pile. All right, let me get Shelly's now. The black one and scroll back up. Black one and the turquoise, one each. Okay, so you got some. Okay, these two for. Okay, I'm so sorry I misread that earlier, Lisa. My apologies. Okay, anybody else? Oh, and Lisa adds, "Let your light shine." Oh, this is so true and such good advice. And it's a pretty purple. I know how Lisa loves purple. One of each purple and black. Okay, let me get those. Now, in black, we have two different black ones. Let me show you the options in black. We have "Do Great Things" and we have "You Got This." So let me know what you want the black one to say. In the meantime, I'm going to get the two purples, and they're slightly different. Here's "Dream Big" and "Let Your Light Shine." So let me know about which of the black ones, if you want um, do great things or you got this. And if anybody needs me to read what the others say to review, let me know. I don't mind reading them again. And even though the outsides are color, they all write with black ink. Okay, Alice is going to go with both. Oh, I took them off of the board. I do still have more. Okay, so those in gold said, let's do this. The one in red says, go for it. Wouldn't this be great for athletes or people who want to audition for something or start a business or a YouTube channel? This one says, you're a star. You are awesome. Make it happen. Dream big. Be your own hero. And I think this one's my favorite. Let your light shine. Which is also a Bible verse. The verse technically says, let your light shine before men so that they can see your good works and glorify your God, which is in heaven. All right. Anybody else for any of these pens? Aw, for your mom. That's so sweet. I love that you treat your mom all the time and not just on Mother's Day. You're such a good daughter. I'm sure Evie's going to grow up to be like that too. Well, at least when I'll make sure that I hook her up. Oh no, you're running. I was about to show socks. You want to stay just a minute for socks next? If you can stay just a minute, I'll show socks next. Okay, Shelly Ann says, make it happen. All right. All right, here's make it happen for Shelly Ann. Aw, the blue one is for my husband. That's so sweet. Oh, Lori says okay. All right, so here we go. Socks, socks, socks. No more pens, go into socks. For those of y'all that don't know, Laurie secretly likes socks, but no, I don't want to tell anybody that. Okay, so let's see what we have. Here is the first one. Look at these cute little, I'm not sure if these are porcupines or hedgehogs. They are ladies' crew socks. Here's the back of them. Look how cute. All right, so that's the first option. Oh, we're starting these at $2, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Next one, once again, ladies' crew socks. These are going to fit sizes 4 to 10. Crew socks, sizes 4 to 10. And for all who like to get in the low cut socks, once again, sizes 4 to 10, but these are the low cut. So if you don't want them coming all the way up, you want them just to cut your feet. That's all that's going to fit on the auction block at one time. Okay, kitty. Anybody want to go up to Jan? Some of these I have to August. In August. So, channel we started in August. That went and made an invoice, time to pay it, time to out, and you arrive. There you have it when you need it. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to. Sorry, I only have lady socks, but I've heard of some sons and husbands that steal and wear the lady socks. I might get boost the camera up so y'all can see these better. See if that's better. See my apologies. Okay, so I'm now pulled it out of the all right, anybody else? Anybody for the web? Cat, Casper, or web? See the black cat? Has a little spider webs, or maybe a little Charlotte web. Um, can't see me? And you oh, I'm asking questions. Can you see me now? Can you hear me? Do I need to check the stream? Anybody else? Anybody? Listen, can you hear me? Anybody else? Can y'all hear me? Call on these songs. These songs will be available on the replay. All right, we'll pass. Okay, here's the next ones. Look at these cute little pumpkins. And here's the top. Have happy Halloween. This one has a mansion and some bats. $2 starting bid. I'm scared to talk now for fear that it's going to get complaints. Family socks are something you look like. I don't really need to explain a lot about them. You can just see them and bid. After, since Nancy's here, we'll do some towels. Something else, you don't necessarily have to hear me real well. You can just see it and decide if you want to bid. Melissa's in for 2. We're looking for 210. Once again, I am so sorry for any audio or video problems, y'all. Fair warning. Okay, Melissa's going to take the pumpkin socks. So cute. Anybody else? This is the Happy Halloween. We're going to call this one either Haunted Mansion, although I think it's kind of a pretty mansion. And we're going to call this one the Black Cat, although it does have a ghost and a spider and some other cute stuff. Thank you for understanding, Nancy. I appreciate that. All right, anybody else for the socks? All right, they'll be available on the replay. They're all one and done. Towels are going to be $3 starting bid for choice. These kitchen towels measure 14 by 24. And here's the first one on it. Also a pretty little bird. That's going to be the first choice. Second choice. This one has butterflies and says, enjoy the little things. This one has butterflies, a bee, and some flowers, as well as some mushrooms. I told you I had butterflies. Okay, looking for $3 starting bid for choice. And for anybody watching that says, I need towels, but I'm not really into butterflies, I will have some others after. But specifically, butterfly towels were requested last week, so that's why I'm starting with butterfly towels. But if you'd prefer gnomes, if you'd prefer bees, if you'd prefer seashells, I have that kind of stuff coming after. All right, Crochet Queen Kathy's in for 3. Lena, hello, hello. So great to see you. If y'all aren't following Lena, she has been putting out a ton of content. And if y'all want to see somebody literally turn trash into treasure, now I'm not calling it trash. Literally, she has a series of dumpster diving videos, and she shows you what she finds in the trash heap or the curb or the dumpster. And this lady truly turns them into treasures, from furniture to chandeliers. Lena is an artist of restoration, crafting, and decor. So my hat goes off to her. So if y'all aren't already following Lena's new channel name, which is Thrifter of Primitive, Vintage, and More, you are missing out. She has great makeover videos. And not the traditional makeovers. Most of the time you hear makeover and you think, oh, it's makeup or clothes. With her, it's decor and crafts. I'm sorry, I'm going on and on. My apologies, but I wanted to shout her out just because I always treat people the way I want to be treated. And I know when I'm on other people's channels, I love when they shout me out. Okay, do we ever count this down? Okay, Kathy's in for three. We're looking for 310. Anybody else want to get in on these pretty towels? They are new with tag and they measure 14 by 24. Okay, we are going once. Oh, love and hearts and hugs to you too, Lena. And y'all remember that tomorrow at 3 a.m. will be our second of our Sunday snack sales. So if you're looking for some snacks, spices, coffees, some Taste of New Orleans foods, as an example, I'm going to have some gumbo. I'm going to have some Cajun spices. Y'all check out my Sunday snack sale. Okay, you're going to go for the one in the center. Here it is. Do you want to buy one or both? I do have two of this one. One or both. And once Kathy's decided, one or both, we'll open it to the chat to see if anybody else wants to get any of these lovely brand new with tag towels. Oh, okay. She's going to go for both. So I'm now sold out of this one. All right. I still have these two, and then I'll show y'all some totally different ones. Thank you so much, Kathy. Anybody else? All right, last call on these then. All right, let me move these aside. All right, next, if anybody likes bees, look at this bee with the hive. Then I've got this one with the pretty flowers and red gingham. Yep, Nancy's on Discord. I message her all the time there. All right, $3 for choice. We're going to keep doing $3 for choice for all of the singular towels. All right, looking for $3 again. This one B, we'll call this one flower, and we'll call this one gingham. Kathy's in for three again. Thank you, thank you. Kitty's also at 3. Kitty, I see Kathy first. You want to go up to 310? Everybody, make sure you're on live chat, not just top chat. That top chat will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. All right, we've got Kathy in first at $3. Kitty, do you want to go up to 310 or are you out? These are one and done. There's no multiples of these 3. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, I've got Kathy at 3. Kitty, do you want to go up to 310? Melissa, are you still here? Can y'all still hear me? Okay, Melissa's counting it down, going once. Kitty, are you still here? Did you want to go up to 310 or were you out? Each of these is a one and done. Although I will have some more rounds. Okay, thank you, Melissa. We're going twice. Fair warning. Oh no! You had a cat fight? I hope you were safe and that you didn't scratched in the process. Your safety was what's always most important. Okay, Kathy's going to take the one and only B towel. Thank you. Kitty, were you interested in either of the remaining 2? Do you mean the red and white gingham? These flowers might look a little red on the screen, but they're actually more of a salmon color. If you mean this one, just put gingham in the chat. So we'll call this one flowers and we'll call this one gingham. Just so that I get the right one, Lena. No problem, Kitty. I'll have more. Number symbol and yes. Oh my. Number symbol and yes. Okay, Lena takes the gingham. All right, thank you, Melissa. All right, anybody for flowers? All right, that one will still be available. All right, next, still $3 starting bid. This one's called Grillin' and Chillin'. Wouldn't that be great to take to a backyard barbecue? Because when you're grilling, you still need a towel. Here's the next one. It says barbecue time, flavor, grilling it up, digging, delish, fun, cookout. And this one says farmers market, fresh and local, and has a truck. All right, looking for $3 starting bid for these cute ones. Oh, it's okay. Spelling doesn't count here. Pennies count here, but spelling doesn't count. You don't have to worry about that. It's okay. Okay, anybody for $3 for grilling and chilling, for barbecue time, or for farmers market, fresh and local? Okay, Kathy's in for three. Thank you, thank you. All right, Kathy's at three. Anybody want to bid it up to 310? Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Now, of these, I have multiples of grilling and chilling. These other two are one only. One only. One and done. Barbecue time. That's a great choice. Okay. Anybody for farmers market or grilling and chilling? All right. Last call on grilling and chilling and farmers market. All right. Let's clear these aside. Okay. Next, we have for the gnome lovers, there's gnome place like the beach. And look at those gnomes with their surfboards and scuba diving gear. So cute. Next, this one says rentals, all American ocean tours. Wait, y'all don't cover up the nose. Maybe I can drag the nose this way. Okay, next we have this cute one with the little beach houses that say Oceanside, Ahoy, Anchor, Sea Sail, and Breeze. So looking for $3 for these. Any interest in these beachy ones? Okay, last call on the beachy ones. Might not be for everybody, especially if you're not close to the beach. That's okay. All right, we're going to pass on these. Next, I've got Welcome Sunshine. Some pretty little sunflowers, gingham at the bottom. Next one has shells and sand dollars on them. And last one is name brand. It's Chelsea by J.P. Stevens. And this one's 16 by 26, so it's a little bit bigger. Belle, I sent you my new address just in case you didn't have it. Same town, but in a different apartment. Okay, I think I mailed to you once at your new apartment, but I will double check before I send anything else to make sure I have the right one. So thank you so much for sending that to me just in case. You're so thoughtful, Lena. I adore that about you. Okay, starting then, $3 still. Anybody for these towels? And then last but not least, I'll show you some solid colored towels. Because sometimes you might want to add something to it and you just need a solid background, especially for those of y'all that are crafty. So I'll show you some solid ones after this. Any interest in these, though, before we get to the solid colors? Okay, last column. All right, for these solid colors, just to make it simple, we're going to do a buy it now. So, buy it now, maroon. Buy it now, black. Buy it now, gray. It does have this little pretty part though. Buy it now, white, and it does have these little dots on it. And buy it now, seafoam. So solid colors, $3. Just name the color you want to buy it. Any interest in the solid colors? Kitties and for three. Okay, but we're buying it now, so just let me know what you'd like to buy. Thank you so much, Kitty. Let's see which one or ones Kitty decides are worthy of buying. So, maroon, black, gray, white, and seafoam green. Oh, she wanted the sunflower from before. Okay, here's the sunflower. Excellent. No worries. All right. Anybody for these solid color ones? Okay, last call on these. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, Lena is going to take the little dots. This one has a nice little border too. You'll be really happy with this one. And Lori's still watching? I thought Lori had to go. Lori was all sleepy. Lori was secretly watching. Yay. Okay, Lori's going to take the seafoam. This has a great texture on it too. You'll like that. All right, so we've got gray, we've got black. Where's Janice? Janice is always saying, don't you have dark towels? And now here we are. Somebody should have messaged Janice. Okay, so maroon, black, and gray, that's what's left. But Jocelyn's got a great idea that maybe there's some lagging going on. So the best way to do that is to click the little circle refresh at the top and also pull your little red line forward and make sure you're in live chat. All right, we're going to pass on these. Now, I've been selling towels for $3 all night. I have some 2 packs of towels. So the 2 pack is going to be $6. So here's the first one. And you'll see it's a 2 pack, 14 by 24. This one says, welcome to our patch. And look at this cute truck. Here's the one on the back. So that's the first opportunity. Second opportunity, $6 for the 2 pack, says feeling fresh. And if you look really closely, these are embroidered. And the way you can tell is it has these little threads. Look how pristine these little threads are. And these are more of a bathroom towel, I would say, in terms of thickness. And look at the one on the back. It is a beautiful ombre. Oh, it's puckered because I don't know if you, but it's got one of these little tags that holds it together. So until you cut this little tag, see, that holds it together, that's what's making it puckered. It's not going to be puckered. That's just how they keep them together. So this one says feeling fresh, but look at the pretty ombre on the back. I just think that's gorgeous. And then the last opportunity is let's dance. Let's dance. The last dance. And look, the back one has disco balls, kind of like Dancing with the Stars, and lightning bolts. And you think those are stars or plus signs? Okay, so those are the 3 2 packs. Now, this is a kitchen towel. These two, I would say, are bathroom towels. You could use them for the kitchen. I think they're a little too nice because they're embroidered, but y'all do what you want to do. There's no towel police. No, those are too good to use for the kitchen. And some people have like their kitchen show towels, and then the towels they actually, mop up everything with all the spills and whatnot. So, all right, $6 for some 2 packs. Who's interested? Yes, we got the sunflower towel for you. It's in the hamper with your name on it. So now we have Let's Dance, we have Feeling Fresh, and Welcome to the Patch. And once again, these are all 2 packs. This one's ombre. This one has the disco balls. This one has a truck and then a solid. Anybody for 6? Last call on these then. Looking for $6 starting then. Kitty, were you bidding 6 on this 2 pack of towels? Okay. Any other interest? If not, we'll count it down. Thank you so much, Melissa. And you know what I just found? I just found a 2 pack of dish scrubbers, and they've got the B on it. I don't remember who got the B, but I'll auction these off later in case somebody wants a set of the dish scrubbers to go with their towel. Or somebody might just want dish scrubbers because they need dish scrubbers. But we'll do those next. That's the only one I have. I found it underneath something else. Okay, fair warning. Okay, and I believe Kitty wanted welcome to the patch. But if you also want the feeling fresh or the let's dance, let me know. I have 2 of feeling fresh and just 1 of let's dance. So we'll check with Kitty with what all she needs and what quantities. The welcome to our patch was a 1 and done. So I know that's got to be a 1 quantity. Any other, Kitty? Otherwise, we'll open it to the chat and see if anybody wants these really nice embroidered sets of towels for $6. Okay, last call on these. Anybody else for the remaining opportunities? Okay, we're gonna pass here. All right. Next, I've got the set of two dish scrubbers. I'm pretty sure it matches some towels from earlier with this bee on it. The back one is just solid color, new with tags. These measure, let's see, 12 by 12. So we'll start this 2-pack at $2. $2 for a 2-pack. All right, $2 for the 2-pack of B dish scrubbers. Any interest? Could be so nice to go with the matching towel as like a little set to give to somebody, or just matching for your own kitchen. Okay, I see Jocelyn in for two. Anybody else? Looking for 210? If not, we're going to count it down and keep on moving. It's been a difficult night, so I'll do a couple more items and then we'll call it quits because now I got to move everything out and all of the delicious snacks and spices and beverages in for tomorrow. And after y'all telling me that we could have a few other food related items, I might even bring in a few cookbooks. Sandy and Chewy, here we are getting close to the end. We finally see our friends Sandy and little Chewy. I'm so glad to see you, even if it's towards the end. We've been missing you, sweetie. Fair warning. This is the only one I have out here tonight. But if you'd like to see more, I could bring some different patterns on Monday. Just let me know if I should have some ready to show on Monday. They're more beachy themes, if I remember correctly. All right, $5 starting bid. I've got some little purses or cosmetics cases. This is going to be the first $5 one. Look at these dragons. It's a beautiful fabric. Look at the pretty piping on it. Let me open the inside and you will see it is lined. All right, that's going to be the first option. Oops, adjust my camera here. All right, next, if you liked that one, but you wished it was a wristlet, this is a wristlet and it is a shiny patent texture. Look how nice it is. Let me open it and you will see it's got a white lining to it. That's one of my pet peeves is when you have a black purse or wristlet or what, and then it's black on the inside. Sometimes you can't see what's in it. Oh, washcloths for washing self. I'm not sure if I have any for washing self. I will check. I know I have for washing dishes, but I'm not sure about self. Okay, this one comes with a strap. So this one's a crossbody and it's navy. Well, come on, y'all. I need some participation. Okay, so this one's the wristlet. This one's the crossbody, and that one's more of a clutch bag. All right, in bright pink, pink, textured patent, very black lining to it. Kitty's in for 5. So this one's a wristlet. And then in this pretty pumpkiny orange, once again, textured patent. Let's see what color it is on the inside. It is black. Okay, so those are the up. So we've got dragon, navy, black, pink, and orange. Two of the black right here. In case if Laura's awake, Laura should up because she even though this is not plain, it's a pretty and shall say it's a brooch. But I'm not making fun of Laura. She's one of the most creative, ornate people I know. The garlic are so good. Oh, you must be talking about the Pop Daddy pretzels. Well, I am going to be having more tomorrow at my 3 p.m. snack auction. Although, if you want to reorder some, just let Melissa know. We can add that to your next total. But if you want to order them in front of everybody, then tomorrow at 3. Oh, and spoiler alert, I'm going to have some new flavors. So it won't just be the garlic parmesan Pop Daddy pretzels. And in addition to Pop Daddy pretzels, I'm also going to have some Pop Daddy popcorn. I'm just spilling all the tea and giving y'all tons of spoilers. Gonna have some flavored nuts. Gonna have some gumbo mix. Gonna have some Cajun seasoning. I have even found barbecue popcorn. Did you know popcorn could come in barbecue? I'm going to bring some cornbread, but I'm going to bring some flavored cornbreads. I've got so many great things to show y'all tomorrow for the snack sale. Y'all just hold on. Oh, you're learning how to make sourdough. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, we are sold to Kitty. She's going to take the fancy dragon makeup case. And it's a big makeup case, too. Although I personally would use this as an evening clutch bag just because it's so big. And I love the colors in it. But you can use it for just makeup if you want to. Nope. What's your nope? All right. Anybody else? We still have navy and black and pink and orange. Oh, wait. Was the nope that you didn't want the dragon one? Oh, no. It was Sandy that said nope, not Kitty that said nope. Not sure what the nope was about. I started my starter today. Okay, well, that's good. Doesn't mean you couldn't also make some cornbread, especially if the cornbread were special. Oh, it's going to hold all your craft brushes. Fantastic. I love that idea. Okay. Anybody else? You haven't heard of barbecue popcorn? I know I saw it for sale. I hadn't heard of barbecue popcorn. Last week, the Wise white cheddar popcorn was super popular. I think I sold like six of them. So I kept thinking, I need some kind of other popcorn. What else can I offer in a fun flavor? I'll still have some more of the white cheddar if y'all want it. And then I was looking, going from store to store to store, and I saw a store that had some barbecue popcorn. I'm like, I gotta get this. I think somebody's gonna love this. And then I also got a flavor of the Pop Daddy popcorn as well. Because I thought if people like the Pop Daddy pretzels, maybe they'll like the Pop Daddy popcorn. So I am so excited about the foods that I have tomorrow. So y'all all make sure you have turn your notifications on, and then at 3 p.m. Central Time, you are ready to tune in. And if you miss it, go back and watch the replay. All right, let me move these aside. My daughter makes amazing sourdough and she sells it around town to her customers. That is so fantastic, Kitty. Love that. Well, speaking of storage, I've got this. Let me back up so you can see it. It's a hamper. It's called a pop-up hamper. And let me see if I can show you. It pops up like this, and it pops up like this, and pops up like this, and it has carrying straps. This is going to be $5 for choice. So whether you use it for laundry, maybe use it for toys, maybe use it for dog stuff or cat stuff, maybe you fill it with yarn. So much you could use this for, and then you can carry it around with your carrying straps. Now, I only have this ruler, and so you can see that across it is 12. And this way it's 12. Obviously, it's way taller than 12 this way. So, way taller. In fact, I might measure this way, and you can see, well, even here, it's way taller. So, looking for $5. I hope so. You never know. I do my best to get the quantities. So, all right. Do we get the price in? $5 for this pop-up hamper. And I love that it folds back down. Well, actually, probably be better to fold it the other way. Okay, there we go. So look how flat it folds. Anybody for $5 for this hamper? Well, if any of y'all have trouble making cornbread, come see me tomorrow. I have a great specialty cornbread. Can't wait to show y'all. And I found a biscuit mix by Larry the Cable Guy. I kept debating whether y'all would want to buy Larry the Cable Guy biscuits or not. I think I finally decided not to order it, but I tell you, I debated and debated. Would people want biscuits by Larry the Cable Guy? I thought they'd want to see his comedy concerts, and especially if he's with Jeff Foxworthy and Bill Engvall. But would they want a box with his biscuits in it? It's just so hard to decide. Chris, hello, hello. I want five if you have the cinnamon pretzels. I'm not sure. I don't have the food in front of me because the auction is tomorrow, but Melissa will put you down. If I don't have five, I will sell you as many as I have. If I have four, I will sell you four. If I have three, I will sell you three. I think I have five, but I'm not 100% sure just off the cuff. But Melissa will go ahead and write you down for that. And so if I have five, they will go to you. You're smart to buy them in this chat because this way the price can't get bid up. Hope everybody welcomed Chris. I know we're at the end of our auction and we're already so excited talking about tomorrow's food auction and snack auction at 3 p.m. I tell you, I've had such a good time shopping for this auction and getting stuff from my local grocery store. I also noticed we have a grocery store called Winn Dixie here. I don't know if y'all have Winn Dixies where you live, but my Winn Dixie got a big upgrade this week. They got TV monitors in every one of the checkouts. I don't know if they do that at your grocery stores, um, but it's a great thing. At our gas stations, they have those TV monitors, so you get to watch TV while you're pumping your gas. I know most of y'all probably have husbands or sons that pump your gas. I am still stuck having to pump my gas. So I love to be able to watch TV and see like what the new TV shows are or whatever the advertisement's about. At the Winn Dixie, they have like a series of five shows. At least when I was standing in line getting some of y'all's specialty foods, one was about keeping food, one was dad jokes, one was five salads for summer, three smoothie recipes. I just had the best time watching the Winn Dixie TV channel now that they have that in every line in the grocery store. So I don't know if y'all have that or not in your um, grocery store, but that made shopping for the food auction so much more fun. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try to do my best with my auctions, so I appreciate that encouragement. Well, I know some of y'all just got here, but we've been on and then we lost power, and I think we accidentally started a new stream. So it's pretty late for us, and I've got to get all this cleared out and bring all the food in for tomorrow afternoon's auction. So we're going to call this a night, but y'all make sure to show up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to have more of all your favorite snacks and lots of new snacks as well. If you need something before that, email me. Um, Melissa, we did get Sandy's order right for the cinnamon sugar pretzels. And I want to thank Melissa for running this auction tonight, and she'll be back Sunday also to run my auction. So I say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. May God bless y'all. Good night. Oh, wait. Belle, add a dinosaur mystery book to the hamper for me. Okay, I will do that. All right. Good night, y'all.